Alright, so this is a template to explain how to play a song. So when you come home from work or whatever, you're going to want to sit down and play the guitar. The first thing you're going to want to do is just pick it up and play it. But as a beginner, you have to remember that you have to break it down in little steps because your brain isn't quite ready to just pick it up and play it. So this will set you up to win, making sure that you are starting in one step and going to the next, starting from A, going to Z, instead of just wanting to pick it up and go right to Z. So phase one is going to be, first you stretch, and then the next thing is you want to get your chords down really well. So for this particular song, we're going to play E minor to a D, up to the C, and to the G. So you want to get that down so that it's automated. And in this phase, you do not have to push down. If you want to, you can because it will strengthen up your calluses, but you don't have to do it because you don't want to wear your fingers out too much. Otherwise, your practice will cut short. So you got your E minor, your D, your C, your G. Then the next phase is to get the rhythm down. So for this particular song, it's... Notice how my hand is in motion at all times. Really important for that. Okay, so this is a really good time to do a right hand check-in. Make sure that wrist is moving. You don't want any of this. Nothing locked like that. That's bad. You want it to be like that. So it's a good time to check on that, making sure that your arm isn't moving too much, and also making sure that your strums are nice and short and accurate. Eventually you can play, big elaborate strums, but for now as a beginner you really want to keep it short and accurate. So this is going to be, get the rhythm in. Okay, so now the next phase is going to be to mark the chords, which means you do a down strum on just one down strum for each chord where that transition is. So this specific song would be, I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You put another strum in there because there's a pause. You've been so good to me. Okay, so that's called marking the chord or down strum on one. Then that's that phase. So we're up to what? Phase 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 phases. Okay, then phase 5 is where you put it all together. Now, 2 different techniques. Some people like to get the rhythm going first. Then that's locked in their mind. Then they start with the first chord and just apply it. So that would look like... Right? Phase 2 is going to be, you do a dry pick, get it going, and then just go right into that E minor after that last downstroke. So, however, at this point, if you're stumbling all over the place, you need to stop and you need to really get that right hand down. Because what's going to happen is as soon as you put it all together, if it falls apart, it's usually the rhythm. So do a dry pick and just really take the time and definitely slow it down. Way slow. If you need to use a metronome like 40 BPM to get this down really solid, and then move it up to 50 and then 60, that's what I would recommend. 90% of the time, the reason why people get frustrated is because the rhythm is not matching the fretting, and it gets skiwampus, and your brain explodes, and smoke. Okay, maybe not quite like that. But anyway, then you put it all together, and the reason why we do this is because when you're learning how to play a song, there's lots going on. There's about 5 or 6 different things at the same time happening, and for most of us, that's pretty difficult. But if you break it down into micro steps and then learn how to combine them a little element at a time, one thing builds on top of the other, and then you have success instead of poop chords. So that's how that goes. And this is a good format. Anytime you learn a new song, this is what I'd recommend. Peace out.